not deleters. This is your host Gino Silva, passing you to my man to the right.
This is Robert.
America.
Ricardo.
And Gio.
Well, hello there. Another episode. If you're new to the show, we do racist over now delete. Basically, you already know. In is awesome. Out's okay. Delete is go fuck yourself. Don't fucking watch this shit ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Not to repeat ourselves. We already know what's up.
It's actually good because we haven't said that in a while.
I know,
and there
like-
could be new listeners.
Exactly.
So,
and
welcome
everybody
any new listener.
yeah, and they always ask. And I don't know what to say.
Wait, who asked?
You literally made this
I
up, bro.
Yeah.
No, it was this one.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, then, but Robert would have the
Gio's
definitions
genius.
ready, though. He would always have the ones go to go. Like, he would make movie references of those.
Yeah, I used to do it every
Hey.
week where I would change it up. Yeah.
Yeah, my friend was asking, and he was like, "Dude, that was my favorite part." What the fuck
I'll start it up
happened?
again.
Yeah,
I'll
we
start-
should do that
It's because
again.
everything, COVID changed everything, bro.
I
Like, I don't want to get
know,
COVID, so I
it's
stopped
true.
doing that.
Being creative gives you COVID.
Because he was saying
You
like
heard it here first.
he liked that every week it was different.
It was different.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, like I didn't.
It's also fucking hard to come up with
Yeah.
that stuff.
I thought it were
Yeah.
freestyles. They were freestyles.
Yeah.
No, I would
Semi.
kind of think of it.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
yeah. A lot of times it would be like I would be inspired by the movie. I would
Yeah.
kind of tie it into something, or I would have something like in the bank. Like, okay, I kind of have like
I got an
a
idea.
rough idea of what it's gonna be.
Well, this week it could have
Yeah.
been like in if it's a grand slam,
Yo,
out
yeah,
if it
yeah,
was
it's
just a
strikeout or
first
whatever.
base.
Boo. Why that movie?
Hey man, I'm just going off of what
Let me
the
do it.
easier
Let me
one.
do
Yeah.
it.
You see, that's why
You're
Robert's
fired.
the pro at.
So Loki or what?
Did you watch it?
I did not watch this new one.
No, we can't talk about it then.
We
It's
can't.
so
No.
good. No spoilers. There's a lot of stuff that went down.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's good.
It's freaking awesome.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
and
yeah.
it just came out on Friday anyway, so I could.
Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they changed it. So
It's
we're
every
staying
Wednesday.
up. Oh, are you staying up
Yeah.
tonight? Yeah. So we're
Yeah.
staying up Tuesday nights. till
Oh,
midnight.
it's that kind of
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
What?
well,
It's just you can't do it, bro. Like with freaking Twitter, I can't go on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I open
true.
it, it's like Loki. Fuck.
Oh, they tell
Yeah.
you all
They
the
tell
time.
you
Yep.
all everything.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's no-
stopped following shit like that.
Even
man.
YouTube, be like, ending explained. I'm like, why?
You can't even if you don't go online, dude. Like one day I didn't watch it at midnight, right? I was like, I'm not gonna watch it later, right? And then fucking mailman comes like, dude, did you see Loki? I said, motherfucker, you're like, come on.
Stop.
No,
Yeah.
but the way it's going with all the time travel stuff, like it's getting so crazy. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Doctor Who shows up at the end of the season. It's that crazy.
Dude, I would, yeah, like a little cameo in the background, like a
it-
little
it's going
Easter
that
egg.
way. You could see it coming.
Yeah, because like
Damn.
in this one, you kind of see that they're digging deep into the Loki lore of the character.
All right. but
Yeah, there's something at the end that you'll see.
Why Wednesday? What happened?
I don't know.
Is it because of the holiday, or is it all the time?
No.
Wednesday?
Apparently
It's all
no.
holiday.
Like because they were doing Fridays, right? And then for
Yeah.
Loki, they're like, oh, we want to change it up. We're gonna put it on Wednesday. But then they announced that they're gonna put all their shows on Wednesdays. now.
Only originals.
Only originals. yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of smart.
Yeah, if it's any Disney Plus original show, they're putting them on Wednesday night, or yeah, Wednesday, and then anything else will still be on the Friday release.
Well, guys, let's get into our next original Disney Plus original / Pixar movie.
Huh?
Robert, what do you watch?
Our new movie this week is called Luca, and it's available only on Disney Plus. It's not in theaters.
Well,
Okay.
El Capitan.
at the El Capitan, they have I think
Who
a
the
one.
fuck's gonna go there?
I wanted
Die
to.
Hard
It
Disney.
was
like
sold
fucking,
out.
like $80 for like
It
a
was
show.
$80?
I'm
and a
super
movie?
down. I'm super down.
Yeah.
It's about the
The
experience.
Disney nerds would go.
It's very totally, yeah, and like I've wanted to go, but it's kind of disappointing that they didn't put it in all theaters. I would have loved to watch
What is that, huh? Why
don't
didn't they do
know.
that?
It was
Like,
I think
especially because it's open
because
now.
they put all the
It's
other
more money for
movies
themselves.
on both,
Mhm.
like theaters and Disney Plus.
I
It's only
think.
Pixar. that
I
they
think
do
because this
Yeah,
one's supposed to
I've
be
noticed
like
that.
its big movie.
to like draw more people.
Yeah,
to
I
their
think so.
service.
I
And then
don't- it
plus
doesn't
it's the
make
more
sense.
expensive theater, so you're making more off
to
of each
the
person.
Disney
That
Plus
makes
thing.
sense.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
makes sense,
damn.
yeah.
Damn.
All the
okay.
families.
I'll hire you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we had that discussion earlier. we
Yeah.
we're trying to dissect why.
Me and Gio were doing the math.
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, her point is that it's more to draw subscriptions, while the other ones are just like,
To get
if
those
you already
30
have the
bucks.
subscription,
don't
you're
really
probably
care,
just gonna
yeah.
add this onto it. You're
So
not
these
gonna
are more
sign up.
valuable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Damn, shit. Okay.
These are just
Yeah, I mean,
the little
like,
carrot.
I have no questions now. Like, you guys are got it. You guys got it.
Okay, so it's directed by Enrico Casarosa.
Oh.
I think you had to say it like Enrico.
Casarosa.
Red House.
Pepiti
Enrique
Papiti.
Red House.
And it stars Jacob Tremblay and Jack Dylan Grazer. And it's about, I guess it's about this little sea monster who like is very curious about like what life is on land,
Mhm.
and then he meets this other sea monster who goes on land like very regularly, and they strike up a friendship and they go explore the nearby town. I'll volunteer to go first here. I'm an in. I really enjoyed this movie. It took me a little while, but then once I got into it, I got really engaged, and I really liked it. I thought it was very sweet. It's very endearing. It has a nice message, you know.
Mhm.
And the thing I like about it the most is that it feels like it's a movie for kids. You know, it's for them.
Yeah.
You know, and
Oh.
it has a nice message for them. You know, rather than it being like with other Pixar shit recently,
This dark shit
like,
that makes you
a
think.
movie
Oh,
made
for
by
adults
a
or
movie
something.
made by a 50-year-old going through an existential crisis.
Yeah,
It's
oh
like chill, bro.
shit.
Like this stuff is for kids. Like
Yeah,
nobody
you're
cares what
right,
you're going
you're
through, you know.
right.
So it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like back
Yeah.
to the basics, basically. And I honestly love that. I was like, oh,
Dude,
this is
I
very
didn't
nice.
even
Like,
I didn't
like
even think of that.
like this is it's so cool, you know. To like let's get back to what made Pixar great, you know.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I really loved it, you know. And
Mm.
honestly, I got choked up at the end,
Uh,
and then something happened, and I just started like
that's not surprising.
like bawling. Yeah, I cried very easily, but like I wasn't expecting it. I was like, okay, I think I'm safe in this one, you know. And then what happens, and I was like, damn it,
Damn it, Pixar.
like, stop making me feel things, you know. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna pass it over to my main man, Ricardo.
Yeah,
here.
that's
What'd you
right.
think?
Damn, I didn't even think of that. That's like a good thing. I don't know, but because we watched it and it was really hard to watch it, huh? Like this week,
Yeah.
it was like a lot of shit going down. So I was like, fuck. We kept stopping and literally finished watching the last hour, right?
This
Today in the morning.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and I'm, you know how I am right now. So it's like
Yeah.
fucking, it was fucking tough. But with that, that's good. That's good. I didn't even think of that. You're right. Cause I was an out.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Really?
you kind of convinced me right
Oh,
now to
snap.
going in.
What?
Yeah, I was an out because like I'm like, oh shit, I'm old and like this is just for kids or something.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I felt. Like I was like, oh, I didn't really understand why the kid is like, I guess going to school or I don't know, shit was happening, and then like he was like, what the hell? Like I thought he was a monster or something, right? And then he comes out of the water and they don't explain. Well, maybe they do. I don't remember, but they like he just gets out of the water and he becomes a human.
Yeah,
I was-
they don't really.
Yeah, right? Oh, so I was kind of like, how is that? And then like I remember watching with my brother, and he was like, "But what is it like? Did he like do a spell?" And I was like, "No, he literally just got out."
Yeah.
My brother
And
asked
it-
the same question.
No, so it was little things were bothering me, but shit. With that being like, dude, you're right. So I'm gonna like, I have to rewatch it complete again though. So it's cool, and you know, like the race and everything that was happening.
Yeah.
You're intrigued,
You're
and it.
invested.
Yeah, and then like the characters are cool and funny, and the parents are funny. Everything's cool. So I'm an in. I'm a cool in. I'm cool in America, because you're in the same boat as me with the
Am
with
I?
the with the way we watched it. You
Pun
know?
intended.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we watched it in parts, and I was sleepy both times. Of course.
3 times.
But no, it was twice.
Yesterday night.
Oh yeah.
You see, you
Anyway,
fell
we
asleep
watched
that
it
you
in
forgot.
parts. Yeah. I'm in. But unlike I guess the other adults here at the table and the one not here, I wasn't like make it make sense. I was just like, all right, I'll accept it. So I think that's why to me it was kind of an automatic in, and it's just so beautiful too, you know. And it is such a lighthearted story. I didn't have to think about anything, you
Yeah,
know.
that's
I
the
was just
thing.
watching,
I was trying.
kind of
I was
going through
trying
the
to think.
journey with them.
Yeah, you're right.
So I
yeah.
enjoyed their friendship, the little fights, the girl, like, and you know what though? This, the little bully kid, I feel like
Yeah.
this guy's like actually evil,
Ed Cruz.
like that, yeah. So that surprised me, but I'm super in on this movie. I thought it was like really cute, really sweet. So yeah, super in. Gino, what did you think?
Yeah, I'm not last this time.
Fuck this movie.
No, actually, you know what? I'm an in. I was gonna be out because the first half I was like, this is boring, but then it got better when they got on land and they actually explored the town and they met the girl and the bully, that evil ass motherfucker. That dude scared the shit out of me. I thought he
Little
was really
mustache. Little mustache.
Pinche
Fucking
whiskers.
Mussolini.
Yeah,
You got the
dude.
cantinflas.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed it. You know what? This is kind of like the animation style. Kind of reminds me of a Good Dinosaur. I've never seen it, but That's how I see it. Like more cartoony than more realistic, like they've been trying to do recently.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
different.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You're
their
right.
eyes are really big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
And so that totally makes sense what you said. Like like you said, Robert, about it's more for kids because it's true because like it's very cartoony.
Finally, huh?
Yeah.
I actually, and I feel a sense of like, damn, this is actually good for once. Like I agree because it wasn't really too adult-ish. Like they try to force on like its soul. ¿Y tú, Gio?
I am in it as well.
Damn, that was
Yay.
good.
Yeah, like this one isn't as deep, like as you guys mentioned,
Shit.
isn't as deep as like some of
Yeah.
the other Pixar movies. You know, they tend to be they try to, make you feel
Heavy.
make you feel something, make you think about something, or
That's insane.
like in Soul, the whole thing was just about life. What is life? What is kind of the meaning of
Yeah.
life?
Wow.
And then this one is just more just fun. It's just adventure. That was it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Mhm.
bunch of
You're right,
bunch of
man.
good, like best friends just having fun.
It's so true, man. No, it's true.
Okay, let me talk.
It's a fun movie. It's entertaining. It's one that just watch with your kids or whatever. You both will enjoy. They'll understand, so you don't have to tell them what the meaning of life and what death is. This one, this one is just one that you guys will just enjoy and watch. It's like I think you guys already mentioned it. It looks very nice. Yeah, and it's all
Yeah,
little Italian jokes everywhere.
dude, that's the mistake I was doing. I was trying to analyze and trying to figure out like a Pixar movie, because that's what
Yeah.
you do. But damn, you're right. You don't have to in this one.
I mean,
Well-
I think the deeper meaning here is like the as a kid, like you might be the little outcast, so it's kind of
Yeah.
like
It's about
you're gonna
inclusivity.
find your own and about the people who are like the popular ones, I guess, or the the crowd who's against the person. Like it's about acceptance, about friendship, about learning.
Yeah,
you know?
but like that.
Underdog.
So
Yeah,
it's
well, I don't think because it's the message is aimed more at kids rather
Mhm.
than adults. It doesn't mean it's less important.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just as like meaningful. It's like America said. It's about friendship. It's about being comfortable in your own skin. Like those are very powerful messages.
Yeah.
And that's what really got me. Like at
Yeah.
the end, like I don't want to spoil anything, but like that's what really hit me emotionally. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god, it's so beautiful. Like
You're like
I was,
I'm
like,
beautiful.
Yeah, but
crying.
that,
like
like,
about friends, the whole friendship.
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was like what really
It's
hit
crazy,
home.
right?
Yeah,
Because
like
it's
that's
like a
awesome.
friendship
Yeah.
thing. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking like
Yeah.
it's so simple to understand, so it's not
Mhm.
even like a hard thing to like. Because I was trying to go in.
But it
deep.
doesn't mean it's not important.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
no,
is just
no.
as important, yeah.
Inclusivity is
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's important, but like I for some reason I thought you had to go in deep, but you don't. Like it's right there in your face, and it's really cool. It's simple, and any kid would understand.
Yeah.
Because like they're not gonna understand so they're gonna just see like
But
the fun
I
parts.
think like a few of us who mentioned like the beginning, and I think I felt that too. Like it didn't really have like, cause the trailers made it seem like the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought it was like Nemo.
I mean, it's
It's a mixture
kind of the
of both.
baseline story.
It's a mixture of
So,
both, really.
I was
Yeah.
expecting like him, to be like
On the
Ariel
rock,
in
like-
the beginning. I was expecting
Oh.
like.
I want to be where the people are.
To be fair, it was.
I was expecting that, and the fact that they don't really have that, they just kind of like
Yeah.
jump, and it took me a little while to like recalibrate my brain.
You were
But
ready?
That's my fault, that's my fault.
Dude, I
Yeah.
literally thought it was him doing that shit.
He was singing it.
I mean, we did hear your Shakira earlier, and it was pretty good. So.
I wanna be where the people are.
Dude, I love the Little Mermaid. I actually, when I started watching that, I was like, oh yeah, this is the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
But and sure, it doesn't have all the like little fancy cute songs and stuff. But I don't know, maybe it's just the animation and all of the colors that they use, especially underwater.
Yeah.
They fucking grabbed me.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
I
it's
didn't care
Pixar,
if like
though.
I muted the movie. Like I would have just watched the whole thing just because it's so pretty. So
What was I gonna say? Since like when they were underwater and stuff, it was so quick though. It wasn't like, what was it, like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's why it felt that way. Like I
Mhm.
was like, oh, it's like I thought it was feeling kind of cheap, almost. I don't know if that's kind of the right word, but it felt like I wasn't fully invested in the kids. Like, what did he want, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
He wasn't like longing for something.
I know,
Even
yeah.
though he
Yeah.
kind of was, but like, I didn't feel that.
Yeah.
It wasn't until he met Alberto,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When they strike up that friendship, that's when the movie really gets going.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
literally, the movie's about friendship, right?
Mhm.
And that's why I was like, oh, okay, this is not
Yeah,
Little
'cause, like-
Mermaid.
And trying to buy a Vespa.
For Luca, it's a sweep. Played with horns, baby.
Yes, watch this movie. Watch it by yourself. Watch it with your kids. Watch it with your family.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Watch with your baby mama if you guys are getting along.
You guys are getting along.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Come on, and then plus it's on Disney Plus. You already have Disney Plus. Go for it.
Mhm.
Don't try to waste money on El Capitan. You don't need it. It's not worth it. Don't do it, please. Okay, moving on to the next movie. Ooh, I know. Tell me about it, Robert.
All right,
What is
guys.
your pick and why?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just in advance. You know, because we brought up like we're doing the summer theme, movies.
Yeah.
So I was going through my list. It's like, what's summer? Baseball always screams summer. It's a sport that gets played during the summer, so that's good. But I don't want to pick like The Sandlot,
Yeah.
and a lot of
You
the other
should've.
well-known. Because like, what are we?
Oh, you didn't want to pick a
'cause,
good
like,
one.
Like, what are we gonna say? Like, oh, I love that movie, and that's it, So I wanted to do something that's a little more lesser known. So my pick is Summer Catch from the year 2001.
It even has summer in the title.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
directed
cheating.
by Michael Tollin, and it stars Freddie Prinze Jr.,
Oh,
and Jessica Biel, and Matthew
Ooh.
Lillard.
damn, that
Ew.
sounds
They're hot.
Two members of the Scooby Doo gang. All right.
Yeah.
It's about this baseball league in Cape Cod
Uh-huh.
that's like they invite all the best players, like college players, to play there, and it's basically
Like tryout?
no, it's the level like if you
D-League.
go there, you're gonna go pro. Basically,
Yeah.
you're
Mhm.
that good, And it's about this kid who's actually a local from that town who is good enough to play in that league, and he gets invited, right? So he plays baseball. He finds love. He finds out a lot about himself, So I struggle with this because I saw this when I was very young, right? And I love baseball.
You love baseball, right?
Baseball is like my thing.
That makes
I love
sense.
it with all my heart. So there's really not a baseball movie that I don't like.
Oh, really?
It's
Oh,
great. Like if it has
that-
baseball in it, I love it. So in this movie, is a little younger skewing, with all the not teens, but they're a little bit older, So I like that, And then obviously you had Fred Prinze Jr., who was like
Not great.
the it guy at the time. I love all of them.
The good-looking people.
Yeah, the good-looking people. I had Brittany Murphy.
Oh,
I was a
yeah,
crush on
yeah,
her,
yeah.
back then. So I am kind of grading this on a steep curve. Very, very steep. So I'm an in. Yeah, but
Still.
watching it now, I'm like, man, like this shit. It's basically like a baseball movie, and then like some executives said like we have to add like as much CW in this movie.
Oh,
You
So
shit.
they added like a dumb relationship,
yeah.
added all this crap. Like, what's up with all the fat shaming? It's like, bro, like I'm just trying to watch
Oh,
a
that's
movie, man. Like, leave me
right, that's
alone,
right,
man. I
that's
don't want to feel
right.
ashamed of my body.
On
you know?
top of that, there's a lot of CW actors.
Yeah,
in
Oh,
this
yeah.
movie.
exactly. Yeah. So they added like there's like this cheesy relationship between Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jessica Biel, and it's like, why? Why are you guys whining about everything, bro? Like you barely know each other.
Yeah,
It's just so
weird.
poorly written. It's like tacked on.
Yep.
And like the ending is so cheesy. It's like all neatly wrapped up into the bow with a bow, like in
Oh
5
my
seconds.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I can't help but love. Like I love all the baseball stuff. I love the baseball is like a really hard sport to get into. Like it's a really hard climb,
Mhm.
and you have to go through all the levels. More than any other sport, like you could be a rookie like at 25. But most other sports,
Whoa.
like you go in
Shit,
like at
yeah,
18,
you have
19,
yeah.
Baseball is a little different. You have to really, really work your way up. So I love that. I
Damn.
love those stories, And I think it would have been just about that, about baseball, about this kid,
Of course, yeah.
it would have been one of the all-time greats. Like if you scrub the CW off this, like there's a great movie
Yeah,
in there
yeah,
somewhere,
I see,
somewhere
yeah.
in there. But obviously it is what it is, and I'm pretty sure I know the way this is gonna go. I'm gonna start with the two other sports people. I think Gio and Ricardo are the other ones who kind of like sports.
Yeah.
I feel like you're my best shots at getting an in here. So I'll start with Gio. What do you think of this movie?
Okay. Even
You like movies like this though.
yeah,
You
but
like shit.
yeah. But even grading it on the curve, I'm gonna have to delete it.
Oh wow,
Jesus.
damn.
Oh.
It makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, like the thing is
Great
like
for the trash.
yeah, cause like I wouldn't mind like I don't mind these type of movies, but like for this one, it just didn't work for me.
Mm.
Like because these types of movies, like, you know, like She's All That and like stuff like they're all within that kind of same genre.
Yeah.
Like She's All That is funner and better than this.
Sure.
Like this, like to me, it never got like fun, and never there wasn't anything like kind of that stands out about it. It's very, I don't know, just bland and boring. So that's why like it's a delete. Like it's they try to do the whole like, oh, he's from like the other side of the tracks, dude. You're living in Cape Cod. It's like no, like the whole.
He lives
like,
in the water.
Well, no, because that town is a town where rich people buy their summer homes.
Yeah, that's their
Yeah.
summer.
You know.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
fact that the dude still lives in the area, like it's the same thing.
True, but I mean, you could be like let's say you like work in Cancun, right? You live in Cancun doesn't mean like you're all rich and stuff. You could just
Like,
be
true.
a vendor there.
True, but you still live in Cancun.
No, like you live in Hawaii. Like doesn't mean your life is all great.
Maybe.
You see, that's the thing.
But I mean,
But the thing is, like, we all live in Los Angeles.
I'm on Gio's side here. Yeah.
It's like we all live in Los Angeles. While everyone's like, oh yeah, they're out surfing. It's like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
Some
I
of
love
us are
LA.
struggling.
Some of us are. But yeah, coming back on top, like, yeah, I think it's just missing that like funness to me. Like it was, like it just didn't have that, you know, that the good cheese that you kind of want from these type of movies. Like I said, like in like She's All That and stuff, where it's just like these memorable kind of things. It was just kind of just, you know, kind of by the book. You know, like you said, even the ending was just
Wow.
and cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
You say wow to it, huh? I was like, wow.
Alright then,
I
let's
was
see
in
what you.
shock.
Yeah, go,
I was
Ricardo.
Go,
in
Ricardo.
shock.
What else?
No, hey, no, trip out on this though, because I know people that actually like movies like this, you know? Like, I know I could share this movie with people. That's the weirdest part, you know?
It's for the people.
Yeah. Like, I know these people that like those kind of movies, and honestly, it's the same. It's the same as those kind of movies. I don't like those movies. But I am an out. Yeah.
Take that as a win.
Yeah. 'Cause, like, it could have been a delete, but I'm telling you, I know people that would probably like don't care or something. That this movie has so many things happening that and no point to it. Like that story with fucking Fez.
Yeah,
Like, just like
the American Pie story.
Yeah, like I'm confused and what's going on,
The
you know?
Stifler mom
And like, is
story.
it for funny or I guess I don't know. It is like, and she's like 40. Like, come on, anybody could bone a 40-year-old. Come on, it's not even bad, you know. It's the ending is the craziest part though. Like all that movie, like the movie was just like going through all this shit, right? Even those little things that were really funny though is the when he's playing baseball and then like you can hear the voices in his head.
Oh my god.
It's so whack. It's so whack, you know. And I was just like, damn, this movie's kind of whack, you know. But that ending though, that ending where everybody just shows up, like it's so silly. It's so silly and it's bad. It's really bad.
Screenwriting 101.
Yeah, dude, and it's crazy how it got made and everything. So I was whatever. So
This is like a Hallmark movie, dude.
yeah,
how
dude,
bad.
it's
Totally,
crazy with
yeah.
money, I guess.
Yeah.
With better actors, or
Yeah.
better looking actors.
Dude,
sorry.
there's so many things
At the
happening.
time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I'm a
You're gonna be
like-
nice.
like a nice out. I'm
Yeah.
a nice out right now, but you know it's not a good watch.
It's flirting with that delete, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
You.
Yeah.
Tag your
it's not a
Yeah,
tag team match.
I'm like in his boat too. Like I'm gonna be an out.
Oh,
But it is.
shit,
I think it's a
America.
high out as well. It's like
Wow.
almost an in, and I don't know why.
Why?
Because I thought it was funny. It's so bad, and not even in the like bad way.
I didn't hear you
It was like
laughing
really
once.
trying. I
you
don't
just
laugh
outed
very
me.
much. No, I thought it was because it's just so fucking cheesy. And then seeing Jessica Biel like just right off the bat chasing Freddie Prinze Jr. like
Yeah.
every
Why,
single
right?
time, and it's just intense
Why?
and passionate the whole
Didn't
way.
make sense to
And
me.
Have you seen
the
Freddie Prinze Jr.?
baseball friends,
right,
and
you're
again the
right.
fat jokes. What is that? Like all of it to me was so absurd. Like this was an actual movie
Yeah,
that
right?
people went to see, and I'm sure it kind of did okay, probably, right?
Nobody knows
don't
about
know,
it
so-
except for
No, I'm sure. Look, if you were going to the movies
At
at the time,
yeah.
I'm sure
You
you
probably
watched
saw
this
it.
These
movie.
guys were
Yeah.
hot. Like
Yeah.
Freddie Prinze. Like,
Oh,
he was-
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
like,
mean,
vaguely remember the trailer to this.
yeah. So I mean, I think I looked at it kind of like, like a little. I was looking at like the 2000s or something, you know. So
But
it was
even
like
for
it was
that,
weird.
Like it was.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good movie, but I mean, I enjoyed my popcorn watching it, you know. So, yeah. Do you know?
Take it.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, so I was in. Then hold on.
That was when. That's when the first credit showed up.
No way.
And
There you go.
then
The movie
and
started.
then I became an out.
Okay.
Did I stay an out? No, I'm a fucking delete.
Deleted.
The ending what made me delete. I was out throughout the whole movie.
And that ending.
And then that
right?
ending showed up.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, delete. I'm sorry, delete. Automatic delete. I can't. I'm done. I got up. I got off my couch. I walked away and let it play in the credits. I love her. I love her too. What's going on? I'm just like,
Wow, right?
hijo de la gran puta madre.
Dude,
What are
the
you
fucking
watching?
scout shows up too. Like what the
Dude, when the scout shows up, I'm like, bull fucking shit. If I was a scout in my playlist, I'm like, I don't know if I want to sign him now.
right? Like where's your heart at and everything?
I don't know if I want to sign him because he's gonna probably do that shit in the middle of our game, and we don't need
Yep.
that.
Be in the
No.
World Series, and he's like, "Oh, my churro."
Dude, no, dude, like it's so fucking crazy. It's so crazy.
Ryan Dunn is out of the field because he said he loves churros. Pitcher's coming out in the field now.
I
I
spent all
said-
this money on this guy.
Like I said, the ending just ruined it for me. And then the Fez character, I think they need to cut out the whole point with Fez.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
of
The
things.
whole point
if
with
there's
Jessica
one
Biel's love interest.
disposable,
Yeah, it's like this whole chunk.
yeah,
You know what I wanted? More of that rivalry with that blonde, spiky hair dude.
yeah.
I want to see more because that
Oh,
felt
that's right,
felt
dude.
like more tension to what Freddie Prince's character's goal
Yeah.
is.
That
But
should have been the actual problem,
But that's
right?
the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Uh-huh.
We didn't feel that. Well, I didn't feel the tension because there were so many things happening.
Yeah.
that, like,
It's
it
easy to
was- it was
forget
supposed
that.
To be,
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
you
right,
forget.
you're right.
You
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be that.
You know, and then
Yeah.
that fire that happened in that shop, that could have been like their bro moment. That could
Yeah.
have been their bro moment to like, you know what? We're no longer rivals. We're bros now.
Yeah.
Pitch with all your heart, bro.
I
Yeah.
forgot that
RIP little
happened.
press
Yeah.
box. They had
I
just
like your
opened
body.
it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something that was interesting, or at least
You
like
should
the,
have wrote it, man.
or at least the conflict with the brother as well. Like the brother
Yeah.
seems very. I
Yeah.
loved when he
Dude,
talked to his
yeah.
brother because it was motivating.
It
That's
could-
some shit my brother would tell me.
it could have been so. Yeah.
But
There's a
you
lot of-
you got that same speech from the two little stoner kids that were his best friends.
That
Oh,
one
that
hit me
one-
hard actually, and that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I was
that was
gonna,
some
I was,
Luca
gonna, I was,
shit right
I was
there.
like a high out because of that scene, but that ending just fucking took that away. Because that fucking hit me hard when he's like, "We've been there for you, bro. When your mom died, we've been to every
When
single
you succeed,
game."
we all succeed.
That-
You
that
know
was
what
good.
though? Really quick though.
In the
about
heights.
Really quick about those friends. You know, at the last game, they're putting the K's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strikes on people, but they put a backwards K.
At the second one?
When a guy swings at a strikeout, you know, a backwards K is when a batter strikes out looking, not for when they swing. You know.
Oh, I didn't even know what it meant. I was like, why are they putting
That
K's?
was
Who
a
knows?
huge
Just who
mistake,
knows?
dude. You
Just
know,
who
like
knows?
Boy, I really hope somebody got fired for that part.
Good segue to it. Good segue to it.
Yeah, I was wondering why they were doing that. I was
Yeah.
like, what is this supposed?
Oh.
I guess
K
that
is
makes.
a strikeout.
Oh, okay, okay,
Damn,
okay.
Who knows, man?
And the little girl doing
You're,
all the
you're
mascots.
supposed to hate it now, man. There's more
I sound like
reasons.
this fucking idiot.
Who wrote that shit? Huh?
Anyways, finish.
That's no, that's
That was
it.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna keep.
Okay,
saying-
yeah. So what? This is what I imagine happened. The screenwriters wrote a script about this baseball kid, you know, this league, you know, a really deep story.
Oh, to sell it.
Yeah, right. He sold it. The executives got a hold of it. It's like, no, we need to add all the shit that
Yeah.
gets the teens in here. That's why you tack on this love story. You tack on all that other
The
American
good-looking
Pie
people.
bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it gets turned into shit. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, I think it's so funny, it's so cheesy. But you have all those voiceovers from like 10 different people.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm just a small town kid
Oh,
who wants to play
man.
baseball,
It's
you know.
crazy.
And then you
Yeah.
never hear from them again.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
it's so
It's like, what the
crazy.
fuck
It's
is
so
going on,
crazy.
man?
Yeah.
But like, it's so the problem like, with the love story. It's so melodramatic and for like no reason,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
It's like America. You kind of pointed this out. Like they meet, and then Jessica Biel all of a sudden just like starts following him around.
Yeah.
It's
like wants his dick
okay,
badly.
right? Like, well, you find like a good-looking guy.
He's
fine,
really cute.
right? Yeah. But then all of a sudden, it's like they skip a step. There's
Yeah.
like this deep, like Romeo and Juliet, like,
Yeah.
Like we've
love
loved
story
each
that
other
is, like,
forever.
Weird.
what? It's like
Yeah.
why? And then
Yeah.
he gets mad at her for wanting to like
Oh, yeah.
educate herself.
Weird.
It's like, what is she supposed to do? You're gonna go through the minor
Yeah.
leagues to like these small towns. Is she supposed to like follow you? What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with
I
you?
know, it
And he
doesn't
just
make
like
sense.
yells at her for it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
Dude.
And at the end, the ending, it's just like, I just pitched the game of my life. I got signed. let's be together. That's
Yeah.
literally the line from
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
That's literally a line from a professional Hollywood film.
Yeah.
I love how her mom has no cut into it to their conversation. She just stands there excited. I'm like, bullshit. My mom would probably be like, motherfucker, get on that plane. This shit ain't cheap.
Yeah.
This is a private jet, dumbass.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How'd they even get so many
That's what I'm
questions?
saying.
So many
because
questions.
it's tacked on.
It
It's
doesn't
so
have to
poorly
make
written.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Like I'm telling, yeah, like you said, like producers probably were like, oh no, we have to add all this shit, and then they have like actors, and they're like, no, we gotta get these young kids right
Yeah.
here, these young.
I think what it is like, oh, this is great script about baseball. You know, this kid trying to make it, and he's like, well, yeah, that's cool. Can you add she's all that
yeah,
to that?
on
You know,
that,
and the writer's
yes.
like, fuck. You know.
Yeah.
I wonder
And-
what
and-
came out around this same time that it was competing against that they tried doing this.
I don't
It's
know.
before Scooby Doo, actually. So it's before
Scooby Doo is better. You should pick
Freddie
that.
Prinze and Matthew Lillard got together.
What about Varsity Blues? Did it come around that time?
No, Varsity Blues like 90 or late 90s.
I think
because this
Varsity
was
Blues came before it.
Oh,
because this
okay.
was early 2000s, right? 2001.
Mhm.
Because I
Wow.
almost
But
thought
Shrek?
it's when Freddie Prinze had that string of just like romantic comedies, and I'm sure they're all the same. I'm sure he didn't have to like change his character. He was the same guy, like I love you, you know. It's just like a movie, bro. Like pitch the game. He's like, oh shit. Like he actually ran from the field to another set of another movie. That's what happened.
Same clothing and everything.
Yeah.
I don't want your life. Wait,
It's
wrong movie.
I don't know, but like that's what I don't know. There's so many things in this movie that like you question it and like why
It's
would
so
they add?
cheesy.
Yeah.
So when you hear the voiceovers, like,
dude,
like,
the
you always
voiceover.
had it in you. I love you. It was like some Simpsons
That
shit.
shit
like-
is the
Dude, it's
worst.
so funny because we're watching it and like
Yeah.
the whole time like I'm literally watching it, right? And then I would tell her like every like moments I'll be like, I don't know what's happening. Like I still don't know what's happening. Like,
And
what the-
I think my answer was like, it doesn't matter.
I think the best thing you can say about this movie, it's a nice breezy watch.
Yep.
You know, it's not gonna hurt you.
It's
It's not gonna
not.
make
Yeah.
you think.
It's not.
You're gonna see
Yeah.
some cool baseball.
Well,
Like,
it did make me
it
think
cuts
a
off
lot.
all the boring stuff about baseball and just lets you see like the cool stuff, like
Yeah.
the strikeouts, the home runs, the flashy
Mhm.
catches. You know,
Yep.
for somebody who doesn't like baseball but just like wants to see the cool stuff
Yeah.
There
and
it
some
is.
hot people.
Yeah.
You know?
They're hot.
Yeah,
they're
it's
hot.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it did
I don't
make
wanna
me
sit
think.
out
It made
there
me
for,
think
like,
on,
9
like
hours.
how the fuck this shit get made, you know?
Yeah.
But
Nah.
other than that,
It's a package. It's what it is.
Yeah.
You had all the hot young actors. You know, it's about
Yeah.
Like
popular
it's pretty
sport.
much a formula at that point. You're
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you just just plug
Plug 'em
in
in.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
Then whoever's the leading actress on CW, put her on there,
Mhm.
and then Matthew Lillard is playing Matthew Lillard in every fucking like same character in like every movie at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just that kind of borderline
he ends up
surfer stoner
Nutcase,
dude.
yeah.
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 because it was yeah for sure because Scream came out in what like 97 or something. Like
Yeah, so they both had Matthew had Scream, Freddie Prinze had I Know What You Did Last
that.
Summer.
Summer.
You know?
Oh,
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, like
He
this
died?
shit
It's a
rotating.
this shit was the late 90s, 2000s, you know?
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was their time.
And then up and comer
They-
Wilder Valderrama and
Hey,
then
but if
It's
you
his film debut.
yeah,
Oh
but
my
if you
God.
think
Really?
about it though,
he looks
Oh
so young.
God.
if you think about it though, they
had, like,
don't-
2 lines.
They don't make movies like this anymore though.
Well, no, thank God.
these
Oh, I
died-
guess
like,
they
they
make
died.
bad ones
Yeah.
still.
They died, huh? They
Yeah.
died out because
Yeah.
like that means like now it's harder.
The
Because
closest
it's the style of the time.
Yeah.
That's what
Uh-huh.
movies were like at the
Uh-huh.
time.
And that's
So-
why I'm giving it a delete because there's like compared to all the other movies,
hmm
like this one it got
Yeah, it's not
it
good.
got lost.
At all.
Yeah.
Like like
I
all
think-
the other ones are more memorable than
I
this.
think
That's what,
the-
like it. Like I've seen movies that are better.
Yeah,
That's
you're
hence why.
totally right. You're totally
Yeah.
like she's all that like
I can't
they're
hardly
the same
wait.
type of bad,
Yeah.
right? But they are a little bit better at what they're doing, right?
Yeah,
but
and-
I think the reason kind of we three here are kind of a little bit higher. It reminds us of that time, you know. Even though it's a bad one in that time, it still takes us back there.
Yeah,
Little
it does.
time
Right, right.
capsule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it like exactly like those.
Yeah.
But the only thing I think that it got forgotten is because it was about baseball. It's not about the romance.
Well, I mean, it was not a bad pick for a summer pick, but that ending, man,
I stand by my pick.
I hate that.
It's not
ending
as
so-
memorable as the other kind of ones within this genre.
But we're not talking about them right now.
If you
We're
like
talking about this
baseball
one.
and you like Freddie Prinze, good-looking people in general, you might like it.
Or Matthew Lillard. You never know.
Him. Oh, you want to see Freddie Prinze wear a thong?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Selling point.
Hey. It's at 20. Is that 15 minutes in? Well, we have 2 outs, 1 in. Oh, actually, let me reverse that. We have 1 in, 2 outs, and 2 deletes. Damn you, Robert.
That just sounded like you were doing a baseball count. We're at the bottom of the 9th. And here come the pretzel.
He's all passed out.
Please tune in next week. Our new movie is Fast 9. And Ricardo's pick, which is...
Call me by your name.
Oh, Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah.
Thank you, America, for reminding him.
Summer and Pride Month.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thank you.
There it
That's
is.
pretty
Some
nice.
summer lovin'.
Please don't forget to follow us on Instagram, In Out Delete Reviews, Twitter at In Out Delete, and of course, YouTube. Follow us to search our name. We're there, In Out Delete, and podpage / In Out Delete. All our, excuse me, all our episodes, links to everything, they're there.
It's your one-stop shop to anything in out delete.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Delete.
Peace.